Hi guys, just wanted to quickly chat to you guys regarding about a few questions we're getting. We're getting a lot of questions about the new VIVOBAREFOOT Primus firm ground and soft ground trail shoes that you might have been seeing all over social media. So I thought I'd take a few minutes and quickly just explain our thinking behind the shoes and a little bit about the shoes. So pretty much this was the sole on our old Primus, what we call the Primus Trail. It was the same sole as the Trail Freak, and then this would be the new sole of the VIVOBAREFOOT Primus firm ground. So I've been product testing this along with our elites. They're really the ones pioneering the product testing. I'm just enjoying it, but the key features over here would be that we've shortened the lugs. So the lugs are now at about 3.5 millimeters with a 2 millimeter base, and we're using what would almost be described as a tri-hexagon shaped lug, which makes the shoe run much flatter. So when you get on a harder surface, it's not sort of as long and as flexible as the old lug. So it's a much flatter, firmer ride. But because of the shape of it, it also still works really well in wet terrain. We've got to test this in Sweden, in Germany, and in some really muddy conditions, and it actually came out a lot better than we thought in the wet conditions. So fantastic all-rounder shoe, can perform in the wet, but the main reason that the shoe was made with this sole was that when you're hitting those jeep tracks, the hard paths, well-walked paths, rocky trails, you'll get it a lot in the warmer countries or in the summer months when the ground is hard. This comes up tops. I've done well over 600 kilometers in the shoe, so it's really stood the test of time. What I would also recommend the shoe for is it's come out surprisingly good on the tarmac. So if you're living in London or in the cities and you have to commute to get to the woodlands or the parks or the trails, the shoe itself has managed to stand up against tarmac as well. So really excited about the shoe. I hope you enjoyed as much as I have, which brings us to our next shoe, which will be coming out next month, and this is what we call the Primus soft ground. So there you have the firm ground, there you have our soft ground. Now the soft ground, how it predominantly differs from the old sole, you can see we've actually taken out a few of the lugs, so there's not as many lugs within the sole. Now there's a few reasons for that, and our design team have worked really hard with the elites trying to work out a shoe that gives you the best traction in the mud. So the key reason for taking out the lugs, number one, is that in a muddy environment it's going to grip better, and when you come out of the mud and move on, the mud doesn't stick as easily between the lugs. Number two is it also going to, taking away lugs is going to make the shoe lighter. So we've tried to make the shoe really durable using highly durable rubbers, but by taking away the lugs we haven't compromised in the weight of the shoe. In fact, we've managed to make it a bit lighter. So that's the key feature on the soft ground. So soft ground is made to handle your wet, muddy conditions, give you maximum grip. I've also run this on sections on the road and on harder sections, and the rubber has withstood the test, so it's also really durable. And if you are going to have to get out of the mud and across some hard sections, it won't be a problem for the shoe. Other key features that we have on the product, if you look on the side windows over there and both over there and there, what we've done here is we've tried to create side windows which allow the water to get out of the shoe, because if you're a trail runner you know that the water is always getting in the shoe, but it's very difficult to get it out the shoe. So these shoes, windows on both sides, so when your arch is pumping and you're running, it allows the water to be pumped out. It also works well in the hotter conditions because it allows air to move in and out of the shoe, so it allows your foot to breathe and cool down. So lots of other great features. I've just talked about a few of the key features on both the firm ground and the soft ground. So what I can recommend, if you are really keen on the product and want to ask questions, we have an elite team that are running our shoes. If you just go to our website, the vivobarefoot.com website, you'll be able to check out the elite team. They're all on Facebook, most of them are on Strava, so you can give them a follow, a like, and ask them questions. You can check the mileage they're doing, you can see the terrain they're running on. These are world-class athletes who would really enjoy giving their feedback to you. So I hope that helps. and I hope that's going to make your next run more enjoyable. So get out there and try the firm ground or soft ground, depending on where you're living. If I could recommend, I recommend getting them both. Cheers.